We're about to install our first piece of trim, which is the drip edge. We've already pre-installed our 30-pound felt paper. We are now attaching our drip edge to our eave. I'm using a SSR1 pan screw, and I'll be installing these screws about every 12 inches apart. What we're fixing to do now is install the cleat. If you'll notice that the paint is on the inside, and we'll be installing this on your rakes. And we'll install the first screw at your bottom, moving up in 12-inch intervals. We're about to install our valley. If you'll notice, this is a one-piece system. We're not dependent on any butyl tape or any type of cleats to stop our leakage. We'll place the valley firmly in the center where we want to leave enough slack for folding over the drip edge. We'll be using our SSR1 screws again up close to the top, installing the one on the other side, making sure your valley's straight, firmly pushing down. Now we're going to be cutting our valley pan so that we can hem it over the drip edge. Using the 6-inch hemming tool, I'm hemming the valley over a drip edge. Now we're going to be installing our first panel. Taking our panel, locking it over the drip edge, sliding it up into place. Then we'll be installing our screws in 12-inch intervals. We are now installing a screw on the edge. Since this is our first panel, we do not want this panel to be caught by wind. We're now going to install our second panel, placing it over the rib of the first panel that we installed, sliding it up on our drip edge. Now we're going to lock this into place. Our first screw at the bottom of the panel. The next panel that we're about to install will be the panel that's going up the valley. We will need to bend this panel at the angle of the valley, folding this panel just like we do at our regular panels. We'll then place the panel on the roof, snapping it into place, and then sliding up the panel where our open hem slides into our valley hem. Now we're going to install our Z closure, which this will be going up on the rake. On all Z closures, we require a 7/8 butyl tape. When installing this on a rake, our rake trim is 4 inches off of the outer edge. And you want to install the outer edge of our Z closure at 4 inches. If you'll notice, our Z trim is 4 inches from our outer edge of our first panel that we installed.